What would a Formula 1 race look like around a MotoGP circuit? That is the question we are asking today as we come here to the TT Circuit Assen with a load of F1 23 cars. It's a circuit that very much lends itself to being a motorbike circuit. I mean, there are other racing categories where cars do come here and race, but for Formula 1 cars, it may, well, in certain corners, just maybe a bit too easy, and in others might be just a little too tight for a full grid of F1 23 cars. I guess that's what we're going to find out today as we dive into a race. I actually remembered playing this circuit on the actual MotoGP game in the one time I do it every year, so I might remember the layout of this, but we go to lights out for a Grand Prix around Assen in a load of F1 cars. This is going to be somewhat interesting, I think, especially if I don't remember the layout. Right, we've got a right-hander, a little bit tight, a little bit banked actually as well, so we've got a little bit of company on the left. Really? I knew there'd be some chaos, but not almost immediately after turn one. We were turning into a right-hander. How's it crashed me left? All right, take number 2 of Assen with F1 car. How many takes are we going to have? Are we going to get through to lap 1? And then we have 4 more laps to go. This is going to turn into survive Assen, if that is anything to go by. Right, lights out, and away we go once again. This time not getting as many bad frame drops. The AI, you know, historically, as usual, very slow off the getaway, but we're going to take it a bit easier maybe into turn 1. Make sure there's no one on my outside. The Williams gets out of the throttle, though, blocks this. Can we go around the outside of what is a very, very long double apex right-hander that was into a sharp left? Oh, God, maximum steer lock needed. Oh, that's not worked. Well, we've gone off, sir. Oh, this track's too narrow for this many cars, as it was nearly 3 wide ahead. There's no room to work with. It's like Monaco, but without the walls. It's like Hungary, actually, really. This is reminding me of Hungary Sector 2 vibes as we try and find a bit of a rhythm. I'm just kind of almost looking around the circuit to learn where we're going. Oh, big brake zone. That left-hander looked a lot quicker than I assumed it would be. Few deceiving corners here. I do remember there was a really... Oh, I think this is the corner. No, not this one. This one, this right-hander right here, that was so difficult in a MotoGP bike, whereas with the F1 cars, all these corners, it's like no bother in F1 cars because we've got the downforce, and then this was always tricky. It's tricky in any motorsport category. A sharp right into the flowing left-right onto the main straight. Haven't been using DRS up to this point, so why don't we, as we find our way up the order and closing up to our teammate Piastri as we're in Norris's car. Can he dive down the inside? Gonna go for it. Does he give me room? He does. Oh, good little bit of racing there. Is he still on my own side? I have no idea. Oh, he is. No. Spin me back. Right, okay. The mirrors I've got right now are absolutely useless. The angle I've got is just looking at absolutely nothing. Right, that was a near murder, but it's fine. Right, is this a quick right-hander? Yes, it is. Into a quick left. Flat out left, round the outside. And then this is... Okay, a bit more braking needed there. And then the next corner as well. If I remember, we need quite a lot of braking, actually. Down to 3rd gear in an F1 car. I mean, how disgusting is that corner in a MotoGP bike as we go round the outside of Hamilton? Oh, lovely move. Get on the power early. And then this is smooth sailing all the way through here as we look to catch the rest of the grid. All easy stuff. 8th gear. It's like it's absolutely nothing. Spot the brake zone there. Bit wide on the curb. Turn in. Get on power early, because we are in an F1 car and we've got the downforce, and now catching the Ferrari, going down the inside for this bank first corner. Very tough, actually, because the rear end wants to step out. I have no idea where that Ferrari is now in my mirrors. I'm just hoping and turning in like he's not there, and he's not, thankfully. Getting used to this double apex into the sharp left. You know, this track's actually got a bit of a flow, you know. It's reminding me of Paul Ricard. I think if this was on the actual F1 game, in the Ego engine, I would find this track quite fun in quali. Race, I don't know, actually, could be a very fun race as well, to be fair. That I broke there, didn't need to. That is not a break point for the F1 car. And we are gaining now on the remaining 3 in this race. I think the 2 Red Bulls and should be an Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso. The Red Bull defends and catches me out a little bit through that left-hander. Let's wait until the back straight to try and overtake him. He's going to let off the throttle. I think the AI line definitely is letting off a bit too much through that right-hander, let's be real. But now let's see if we can do something about the next 2. Although I don't know what, it's lap 3, but my heads-up display on the top left is not updated since lap 1. Great stuff, but I can confirm we're going on to lap 4 here, not lap 1. It's actually just stopped working, that heads-up display, completely. It's useless. I've only just noticed that. Why is it? Okay, calm. Lovely to see. It's a heads-up display that mimics the Cody's F1 game, so even in Assetto Corsa, the EA Cody's part of what I've got installed on this game is breaking. Lovely. As we try and make a move on the Aston and catch that final Red Bull on the second last lap. Oh! I had to let off there. There was a murder that was going to happen. The Red Bull putting up a bit of a stern fight. Can we go on the outside? No, he actually has a better mid-apex there, but can we sling it on the inside? No, I'm going to have to wait patiently. Oh! Back end snap. I went down the gears way too much there. That Red Bull really slowed it down for that corner. I was not prepared for that. We went first gear mistakenly though, as I was just trying to stop the rear ending. But now we're gaining, and I think I've got slipstream on maybe 2 times, so you can see how powerful it is. Gonna brake there. Give him the room. Right, here we go. Last lap battle with the Red Bull. He's really defending actually quite well to some of these corners, you know. Right, DRS. He has DRS as well, even though there's no one ahead of him, but that's just a set of course of things. As we go on the outside, going to go for this switch. Can we cut it? Oh! I wanted a switch. And he did not let me do it. Can we go? Oh, on the outside of the double right-hander. It's going to be a tight one if I can make it. Dive down the inside. Oh, that is such a bad turn-in. That is such a tight turn-in, but I think we've got him. Not that I know, because I can't see him in the bloody mirrors, but I'm going to assume by this point I've got him, and I can just round out this lap of Assen and enjoy what would be some difficult corners in MotoGP bikes. You know, going flat out in 8th gear like it's absolutely nothing around some of these circuits. This one is not flat out though. That's even a tough one in the F1 car. The rear end wants to step out mid-apex, take a wide line to get on the power early, and then just trust the car to go through. And then this one is pretty darn simple. I mean, that corner of MotoGP did always evade me, and also all these quick ones, because I just didn't have the reaction to move the control stick when you play MotoGP. But on a wheel, on Assetto Corsa, it's no bother, and we come through. I think we've won that race. Pretty good showing from us after initially having to learn the circuit a bit. But that's been a little F1 MotoGP crossover. Let me know down in the comments below what are the combinations you want to see with these F1 23 guys. If you have enjoyed this one, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, guys. And if you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.